Yo, what's up? This is your boy Gark. This is a high-speed BGA Cup preview for the year 2025. Much to be determined. And it's only, a couple weeks and a half away. Maybe it's only a week and a half away. It's got to be. We think we got the venue selected as Bonnybrook. There was a little discussion about Countryside or including Shepherd's Crook with Bonnybrook, but I think we meaning the only people who really care about this kind of thing, myself and Lou, decided that Bonnybrook is probably the best option, just staying there. We haven't decided the teams. Mostly because Logan hasn't committed and Steve remains a little bit of a question mark, but he has gotten permission from his dearly beloved to play. And Logan's just being a fucking asshole and just, won't say. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he might be having some personal trauma or something to do with the slots, or maybe a drug addiction. He has mentioned that he's into vaping now, so that's just a slippery slope into full-fledged drug and alcohol addiction. So I don't really know what's going on with him. He's feeling bad about his golf game. I know that much, and it has something to do with his self-image as a father and whether or not he should be there for baseball games. I don't really know. But so we have a couple of scenarios of teams. Logan out. That means Steve is also unfortunately out, because I don't think we're going to be able to find a sixth man. Because that'll bring us to 5, and I don't think we're going to be able to find a sixth man to replace the to match the quality of Steve. There's just a dramatic imbalance. We know a couple people who might be able to fill in, but they're usually on the extreme ends of the spectrum, not autistically, but on the golf game. Like, I know a couple people who are really bad at golf, and then Lou knows that one guy who played with us, Andrew, and he's too good. And that would just, we could possibly look into Riley, but I don't think anybody's really considered that idea. Vito's into pickleball now. Anyways, it's not looking good for Steve if Logan's out, but I have a feeling Logan will be in. I don't know what's going on. So, in which case, we would be up to 6 people, which would be perfect. And then the teams would be, I was really trying to separate Logan and Nathan this year because they're always together. But I can't think of any way to separate them that to make the teams balanced. So it would be me, Nathan, and Logan together, which, based on historical performance and handicap, seems unfair. Like a dramatic advantage to have me and Logan on the same team against Steve, Kevin, and Lou, but Lou and Steve are at least able to practice from time to time. Lou's playing a lot. He beat me pretty easily at Mount Prospect. Sure, I shot at 85, but that was the beginning of June. No, that wasn't the beginning of June. That was the beginning of July, and I haven't touched a golf club since then. Hopefully I can get one range session before BGA Cup, but that's about all I have planned. Definitely not going to be able to chip or anything, and so I think me and Lou will be pretty even. Steve and Logan will be the favorite in a 9-hole match, and Kevin will be the favorite against Nathan in a 9-hole match. But Steve is shooting mid-80s, and that could definitely end a short match. Steve could definitely win. Kevin's hasn't been playing much, and Nathan, you know, he's from what I've heard, he played well at Bandon. He played well at the last BGA Cup. He can pull an upset there. I think it's pretty even. Even if Lou is a slight favorite against me, I would say Kevin is a slight favorite, and Logan's a slight favorite. 1 second. Shit, I got off at the. I've turned my Google Maps off, and now I'm stuck in traffic. I did not take the correct exit. That's all right. Gives me more time to blab about the BGA Cup. Yeah, so I think that'll work out. Excuse me. Something's stuck in my throat. Let me get this gum out of my mouth. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the only other scenario is if Steve can't make it due to pregnancy. So that would mean Logan is out unless he can get Ronak to play. And in which case I was thinking a team of... what was I thinking? It was me, Kevin, and Lou versus... No, that wasn't it. Let me pull something up real quick. Alright, sorry for the pause. It would be me, Lou, and Nathan. That way I can separate Logan and Nathan. And although, you know, our other goal was to get me and Logan on the same team for once. But yeah, me, Lou, and Nathan versus Ronak, Kevin, and Logan. That would unite the two boyfriends together. And you know, me and Lou have a history of winning with the Forest Boys, so you know there would be a lot of good storylines there. And you know, Nathan and Lou have won with the blue team, so yeah, you know, a lot of interesting potential matchups there. That's what it looks like. So I think the most likely situation is that Logan does come and we have a good time. What else? The format's going to be strange. We're going to a 1-day tournament, 4 9-hole matches like we did at Schaumburg, which was, you know, it's not ideal. It's not the way I want it to be, but you know, we're just trying to get the BGA Cup back on its feet after a shambolic missed year, which was a travesty. I don't think enough people are talking about it. Some say it's the biggest travesty, the biggest blight on the history of the BGA Tour. It's kind of like the baseball strike in 1994, I believe it was. But if I'm wrong, Lou's obviously gonna know because he's fucking autistic. And I mean, I love the guy, but he knows a little too much about baseball. So yeah, that's kind of what it was like. So we'll go back to this single day format, and yeah, I think people have been calling for a scramble, and I think with a 3-on-3 match, that makes a lot of sense. We can have a scramble to start off, so 3-on-3, but like, how are we gonna determine who wins? Probably stroke play makes the most sense. Also, you know, we're just gonna have to do the honor code. We're gonna have no way to know if somebody is cheating on the other team. There's gonna be, you know, no enforcement of that, and the potential for some scummy acts is there. And you know, I think we all just gotta have to trust each other that you know, we don't want to win it. We don't want to win it the wrong way, and hopefully everybody has enough integrity, like I do, to agree and to play fair. Who knows though? You know, you never know. I mean, you think you know somebody, and then the next thing you know, they just fucking backstab you and move to Savannah or whatever, and you know, and all of the times the person showed you his dick meant nothing, and they're just over you in an instant. But anyways, Yeah, so scramble, I think stroke play makes the most sense. How are we going to do match play if we're on different holes? That doesn't make any sense. So it'll be stroke play, which will be the first ever stroke play of BGA Cup, 9-hole stroke play at Bounty Brook's famous front nine. It's got some of Logan's favorite holes, namely number 1. And then from there, we're going to have to break out into groups where we're doing one singles match and one 2-on-2 match for the rest of the tournament. And we'll have to make it even, so the 3 seed is always with the 3 seed, that kind of thing. But I think we're going to do Chapman, which is similar to a scramble, best ball, and what else did I miss? Alt shot, I guess. Yeah, we'll do alt shot. And then if you're not in one of those games, you'll be doing your singles match. And that's pretty much it. So if we have a tie, I don't know what we're going to do, because I have to get out of there like pretty soon because it's a Sunday night, and I'm going to have to get my daughter ready for school. Because it sounds like my ex-wife is going to Paris instead of looking after her daughter. But I've been there. It's pretty good. They got croissants and crepes and the Eiffel Tower. I mean, fuck, dude. Who would blame her? But anyways, yeah, that's it. So once Logan, I'm only giving Logan till Saturday to fucking get his act together, and after that we'll be able to start the hype and start the fucking trash talk or whatever you want. And yeah, so I hope it's a successful event, and I hope everybody has a great time. Peace.